What's up, Noita Community? How's it going, guys? This has been an exciting week for Noita. They just got a huge update pushed to the main client. Yes, you heard me correctly, the main client. It is the Noita Epilogue 2 update. This has been, the community's been waiting on this for over a year. There's been new content that's been stored up on the beta, every couple weeks and months. They've just been adding new quests, new spells, new enemies, all kinds of new interactions. And it finally happened. They pushed it to the main client, and it has spurred on a Noita revolution, as Noita is finally starting to get a little bit of a bump again in the player base. In fact, it has led to the most people that have ever been playing Noita at the same time. So Noita has gone on sale and has pushed this huge content update, and it spurred on a new all-time peak for Noita at 7,934 concurrent players, which happened in the last 24 hours. It happened today. So this is really exciting. I'm so happy to see that, a lot of old players are returning to check out the new update, but also, a lot of new guys are coming across Noita. And I'm glad to see that Noita is getting some more eyes on it, because to me, Noita, even though it has done fantastic, especially for an indie game, I still feel like it's a hidden gem out there. It is my favorite single player game of all time. And for any new guy out there that happened to get sucked into this Noita uprising, there's some great videos out there to really pique your interest if you're not sure exactly what Noita has to offer, or maybe you're just, you haven't even bought the game. You're just thinking, what is Noita? Well, there's this guide that's actually created by one of the Noita community members. His name is Connor Conkers, and I'll even link this in the description below. This is meant to be like a little bit funny, kind of meme stuff, but also kind of stir your interest to see if Noita is the kind of game that you would want to try out. You'll get a little taste of what it's all about, and hopefully get a couple laughs along the way. This was made over a month ago, so there's been tons of new content added since then, since the Epilogue 2 update just happened this week. But this video right here, I think, does a great job. I mean, it was released a month ago, and it's got 277,000 views. For a smaller game like Noita, that's pretty insane. So it's a good video. Even for experienced players, they'll enjoy watching it. It's not meant to be like, a hand-holding guide like my guides are. This is just like good laughs. And if you never play the game, you're like maybe thinking, okay, well, I'll give that game a try. If you are a new guy, though, and you're just joining the community, I do have a whole, collection of videos and stuff on my channel. A lot of the videos recently, though, have all been long runs. They're not like any specific guide. All my old videos were almost always guides explaining how to do some special mechanic in Noita, how to utilize it in your regular runs. But then, for the past year, my videos are mainly just 5-hour long videos of me just playing Noita, usually on the beta. So some of these new additions that have been added here are shown in those longer runs, but I never made a specific video talking about, for example, how to utilize the Holy Lance, or how exactly does anti-homing work. Some of these new spells, I never really made a video just talking about some of these specific things. But the reason I did that is because since it was on the beta, I really didn't know what was going to make it to the main client, or what would change before it would make it to the main client. That doesn't mean that once it is in the main client that it won't ever change again. They make changes to it even once it's pushed to main. But on the beta, changes happen more often. In fact, it's been a good thing that I haven't made videos on every one of these new mechanics and spells, because some of them have changed drastically over the year that they were on the beta. Some of them are very different, and some of them started off maybe a little bit on the OP side and got a massive nerf. And if I had that old video out there, it may get people excited about a spell that really is nothing that wild to begin with. But anyways, I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that a barrage, a avalanche, a ton of videos are coming your direction talking about many of these new mechanics. So I hope you guys are excited for it. I'm not going to make a long video just where I go through each single patch note, because I actually did that on my live stream, and the chat complained the whole time, but it was kind of hilarious actually. For 8 hours, no joke, it was 8 hours of me reading through all the patch notes, which are pretty darn long. And this, you gotta keep in mind, this is all content that has been on the beta and been slowly just been piling up on the beta for over a year. Any patches that got pushed on the main client were just like security vulnerability patches. They weren't like new content stuff. This stuff though is like literal quest lines that if you're playing the game blindly could take, I don't, who's to say, right? Everybody has their own play styles and stuff, but I could easily see some of the quest lines taking 40 plus hours to try to solve, especially if you're going in completely blind. Hell, even with knowing the quest line, knowing exactly what you need to do, these are still 10 plus long hour runs where you have to play flawlessly pretty much to make sure that you don't lose your run, because you know how Noita is. But anyways, I hope this is getting you guys excited. I just wanted to basically let the community know that what's going on, because some people may be completely oblivious to the fact that Noita got the Epilogue 2 update finally. So I hope you're excited. I know I am. Also know that for my community, I do have the 100% Noita run that I did. That was a 50-hour long run, the longest run I've ever done in Noita. And I've been editing it. I did it on live stream. It was a 57-hour long live stream because I slept on the floor literally right here. It's because the way I do Noita runs is I try to do them without stopping stream, beginning to end in one stream. But I had to use a technicality because once I had been playing for about 25 hours, I felt pretty exhausted. Even though I've gone for 36 hours in one of my past Noita runs, 25 hours into the 100% run, and I was already slowing down. And so I literally pointed the camera at the floor right here, slept there for, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours, got back up, sat back in this chair, and went for another 25 hours. It is my longest single stream ever, and it is my longest Noita run ever. But I've been editing that down because I'm not trying to, you guys know me, I'm not high production or anything like that. I'm not making this good quality content like Fury Forge, which, by the way, if you are a new guy, Fury Forge is definitely one of the guys you want to check out if you're looking for like much more cleaner edited content, more to the point, not all ramble filled like most of my content is. Anyways, basically that video, I'm trying to at least cut out all the parts where I'm just like getting food, standing up, talking to the chat. I'm editing it down so hopefully I can get it to fit on YouTube. YouTube's max time limit is 12 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 57-hour long VOD, you know, that live stream. I'm going to edit it down hopefully to around 12 hours to post on my main channel. And then I'm going to take the original VOD and squish it down probably just like 48 hours. And I'm going to post that down over several parts in my Dunk or Trash channel, which I'll talk about more in the future, which is going to pretty much act as a second channel so I can post my VODs too. But we'll talk about that another time. Right now, there's nothing posted on it, so it's not worth mentioning. But I just wanted to make sure for anybody who's been waiting, because I know there's been people messaging me, when are you posting the 100% video? I want them to be aware it is still in the works. And yes, there are several things to talk about in that run that I did that has now been removed from Noita. I don't know if the devs heard about the run, deemed it too damn good, or coincidentally right before they pushed the massive update to Noita, they were like, you know what, this thing seems too OP, and just fucking killed it. I don't know. But nonetheless, I hope you guys are excited for Noita content that's coming up. I hope you're just excited to be part of the Noita community. And I hope this number right here on the Steam charts continues to grow, because I'm excited to see more eyes on Noita, because I think it is the greatest single player game of all time. See you guys later. Deuces.